Hi guys, this is Lauren from the Millennial Legacy. So I decided to do a few videos. There's just been a lot of stuff happening recently, a lot of energy coming into Earth, and it's kind of stirring things up. And I felt really strongly guided to make these videos. Um, so before I continue, I just want to be upfront about the fact that a lot of what I'm going to say in these videos pertains to spirituality and spiritual teachings, and some of it is quite out there, so to speak. And not everyone's going to agree with what I have to say, and you may even find parts of my message to be controversial or even offensive. My intention is never ever to offend anyone. I would never purposefully do that, and I understand that not everyone will agree with me, and that's totally fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, as am I. And to be honest with you, 9 months ago, I wouldn't have agreed with me on a lot of what I'm about to say either. I'm not the same person as I was 9 months ago because I've recently had a spiritual awakening. And this actually started about 3 years ago, but it kind of stalled. And then over the last several months, it has just intensified immensely. I've read a lot of books on spirituality and spiritual teachings, and I practice it daily. So it's become the center of my life pretty much, and I'm a much happier person, much more at peace because of it. So, I understand that some of you might not like what I have to say, and that's fine, but just keep in mind that if you want to argue with me over this stuff, that maybe you should also understand spirituality and read some books and practice it every day as well. It's kind of unfair for you to come at me about a subject matter that you really don't know anything about. So, it's fine if you want to email me or whatever, but, be respectful. That's all I ask. If you are intrigued by what I'm going to say, then I recommend that you do your own research on spirituality. I'll post some good books that I've read and also name some websites that you can visit. Some of you might already be quite familiar with these teachings. Others may think that it's total BS. That's fine. Again, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. We're all on our own journey. And, if you're having trouble with some of the things that I say, but there is something about it that is intriguing to you, then, just think about it for a day or two. Don't just push it away and ignore it. Just allow yourself to have an open mind and an open heart and just, let this stuff marinate for a bit and then maybe rewatch a video or two and see if you feel differently about any of this stuff. I purposefully broke the videos down into several shorter ones instead of just having one long video so that it's easier to get through them. I know if I come across a video that's like 40 minutes, I really don't want to watch it. So you can watch these videos one after another. You can watch them at your own pace. But even if you don't like something that I say, I really do hope that you will watch all of these videos. There's a lot of good content here, in my opinion. And I made these videos because I wanted to give people a different perspective on things. I was really, really strongly guided to make these videos. My higher self has told me repeatedly that it would be a good idea to do this. And not just my higher self, my spirit guides, archangels, and I know that it's not my ego talking to me because I really did not want to make these videos. I was like against it. I'm like, nobody's going to watch them. And people are going to think I'm crazy. And they've just been like hammering away at me over the last week to finally make these videos. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. So here we are. So I do think that a lot of what I'm going to say could be very beneficial if you are open to the message. So I first got the idea for this. I'm sure it was divinely inspired, but I had written a Facebook post the day after the Charlottesville, Virginia incident. And, that was extremely upsetting for me as it was for so many Americans. And I was meditating that Sunday, the day after, and just asked my guides, you know, like what is going on? What can I do about any of this stuff? So they gave me a message and they said, you should put this on Facebook. So I did. And, you know, I don't have that many Facebook friends, maybe like 300 some. So my Facebook posts, they typically don't generate a whole lot of reactions or comments, but a few people did like what I had to say. However, I feel that I need to clarify myself a little bit more about that and clarify the message, because I think you know, the message may have kind of gotten lost in translation a little bit. So here is what I was guided to say. I feel very strongly guided to share this message that I received from my guides in meditation today. Do not give in to fear. Do not give in to judgment, hate, intolerance, or anger. As Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. So if you want peace, you must be peace. If you want love, you must be love. Fear and worry will not help us right now. That is negative energy, and we need positive, loving energy now more than ever. Focus on all the good in the world, for humanity is inherently good, and there is ample evidence of that all around us. And please remember that on a soul level, we are all the same, spiritual beings who are coping with a human experience. We are co-creating this reality together, so we must change it together. That starts on an individual level first. Do you want to express love or fear? Focus on love. Focus on peace. For whatever we focus on, we attract more of it into our lives. And the more of us who do this, the more we attract love and peace into our world. Do not fight hate, or you do not fight hate with more hate, or violence with more violence. Love is the only path to peace. A lot of my friends are very liberal, as am I politically, very progressive. If you read my website, you know that. And they have been, some of them have been just nonstop posting things about standing up to white supremacy and fascism, and that those who are neutral are just as complicit as the Nazis. And I just want to clarify that I am in no way neutral on this issue, okay? Like I never have been neutral on an issue like this. I am always on the side of love, equality, acceptance, and peace. There is no other option for me. Okay, and I know that it is important for people to counter the hate and intolerance of white supremacists. I am not suggesting that you shouldn't. When I say don't give in to fear and anger, I mean don't let it consume you. Of course, the kind of heinous behavior we saw in Charlottesville will make you angry, okay? And you might even get afraid for our society and our country, our world even. It is only natural that you will have those emotions, and you should not deny them or push them away, for that isn't helpful at all either. Allow yourself to feel your anger, your frustration, your sadness, your fear. But at some point, you must process them and let them go. Okay, you have to process them and let them go. You have to release them. Because if you stay in those low energy emotions all of the time, they will consume you. Okay, they will completely take over you. And we need people being positive, not negative. When you stay in that low energy, truthfully, you're on the same energetic frequency as white supremacists. Maybe not as deeply, but you're low energy. Okay, and we need you up, we need you higher. All right, that's going to be it for the first video. In the next video, I'm going to go over how we are all energetic beings and how we use our energy to create the world that we live in. So if you're interested, watch that video. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.